Okay, this video is going to be on a new motor and a new blower wheel. It's about this, I got this traded in. The guy didn't know what was wrong with it. Said it was buzzing, so I found out that the motor was bad and had to tear up the old blower wheel, so I couldn't use it. And so this video will be on how to replace a motor and a blower wheel and a dryer. Okay, first thing you want to do is you want to pull the lint screen out, and I've taken screws. I worked on this already before, so some of the screws are already off. Here and here, 2 Phillips head screws that keeps the lid on top of the dryer, keeps it secured. So you're gonna have to move those 2 screws first. Next, you're gonna need a putty knife. You're going to unlatch the lid. You push that in, lift the lid up. You have 2 of them on both sides. Do the right side first, whatever you want to go first, and disengage. Push that in, lift it up, and now you can lift the whole lid over on its hinges. And you want to push the lid over where it could be leaning up against a wall or something. Or sometimes some people use string. Some people use string to hold the lid in place. After that, you want to disconnect the door switch from the connector. Just disconnect that. I have a video on how to do that if you need. That could be a problem also. Then you have a 5/16 nut head to remove that side. That mounts the front panel to the body of the dryer, and then you can see there's a 5/16 screw there. So you need to remove those 2 screws on the left and the right of the dryer. And once you remove those 2 screws, the whole front panel will come off and expose the front of it. So let me take off that 5/16 screw over there and get back with you. Okay, I use electric. You can use your hand, or you can use the hand tool, or you can use the electric. I started off with career using hand tools, but then as time went on, I got a little fancy and used electric screwdriver now. So, but you can use both. You want to start off with hand tools; they're a whole lot cheaper. So I'm gonna remove 5/16 screw. So just unscrew this, and now the whole front panel ought to come off. What you want to do is you want to lift up, because there's 2 brackets that in there. So you lift up, left right side lift up, and then your left side lift up, and there's your front panel. Yeah, like I said, whole front is exposed now. I've taken out, the belt is not in there. What you would do next is disengage the motor, the belt off the motor pulley, but that's been taken off already. And then you can just pull the drum out. Of course, it's not going to look like this because the whole motor's missing right now. Took that out already, and the blower wheel is missing, which is in the rear. Can't see that right now because it's covered up. So Right now I'm gonna replace the motor and the blower wheel and fire it up and see how it does. Okay, I bought this motor on eBay. Open it up here. I did a good job wrapping this up and protecting it so it wouldn't be damaged in shipping. Okay, there's the motor. Smells pretty good, so we gotta put it in, fire it up, and see how she works. Here you'll be putting clamps. These are the clamps that go on the motor. That's the small clamp right there that goes on the front. And I'm just putting it on to show you, give you an idea of what how the clamps will look once you put the motor on. So no, you don't put the clamps on first. You put the motor on. You mount the motor into the brackets. So I'm just basically showing you how the front clamp, and then before that the rear clamp goes on once you put the motor in. It looks like that. So, and there's our motor there. Okay, right here what I'm pointing at is a part. That little piece right there goes into the bracket right there. So that goes right in there. So what you want to do is you want to take that part, which is the blower wheel handle, stick it in the hole. You stick that in the hole when you're about to mount the motor. Then you want it to lay the front on that bracket right there and lock it in where that point where I said the little spot, little half moon goes. Turn it until it locks into place. And I'll show you where exactly it locked in at. Yeah, see the little piece right there locked in now. You know it's sandwiched in between there. And the rear is the same way as far as it being sandwiched in there. Okay, now I put the clamps on. That's the front clamp. That's on already. And what I did was I used that tool. I used my hand, just put it down there in the slot and just hit it hard with my hand. It locked in. I did the rear the same way. You slide it in on one side and lock it in. Pow! I just hit it with my hand and locked it in. You can put it in one hand and then just lock it in on the other. Okay, now that's the blower. That's the brand new blower wheel. So that was packaged nice. It's brand new, and that's what blows the air onto the clothes, the hot air onto the clothes. So this is the rear of the dryer now. There's the thread for the blower wheel. And what you want to do is you're gonna, this is a cross thread, so you're gonna go counterclockwise to tighten it up. It doesn't go clockwise to tighten it up. With this one, you go counterclockwise. So you're gonna go lefty-loosey to tighten it up. You're gonna spin it to the left to tighten it up. Okay, so right there I tightened up by hand, but I got vice grips to hold on to the shaft of the motor pulley. So that's on there real tight. And what I'll do is tighten that blower wheel from the rear. That'll hold the motor in place so I can tighten it tighten it real good. So now I'm tightening it really good so it'll stay on good. So you do that counterclockwise too to tighten that blower wheel onto the motor. Okay, now I'm vacuuming it out. It needs a pretty good vacuum. It had a lot of lint in there. And, you know, a lot of people are embarrassed when you go to their house and they see all that lint in there and they say, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Well, most people don't clean the interior of their dryers. It's not seen, so they don't know it. You know, they might clean the exhaust hoses and all that, but on the inside, you have to take it apart. So a lot of dryers have lint built in here. Now this is a small case for the lint in there. You know, you think that's bad. I've seen some horrific lint in there. So I had to vacuum it out. Now I have to put the exhaust on. This is where the lint goes down into that's the wheel that blows the exhaust and all that. So it's 4 1/4-inch head nuts that hold that in place. So I'm gonna mount those 4 in there to mount that. Really easy, you know. Have to lift it up in there, slide it in, and it'll fall in place, and just mount the 4 1/4-inch nuts to make sure it doesn't go nowhere. When this is mounted good, you're good. Now I'm gonna put the rear shield on the back part that completely encloses the rear of the dryer. Just make sure all the holes line up. Once you see all the holes are lined up, make sure you do take the power cord from inside of that. Sometimes people forget and they mount it with that in there, so they have to end up taking it off and taking it out. So make sure you pull that power cord out before you close it in. Real quick, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment. And subscribe to my channel. So what's happening now is I'm mounting the rear shield on the back, which takes about 9 screws, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and 3 right in the upper middle of the dryer. Really simple, all 1/4-inch screws. You also got to put the little harness plate on the back of the dryer, and that takes about 3 screws. And this is real simple here, you know. It shouldn't take you no more than a few minutes to mount this, and you'll be on your way. So Like I said, I use electric screwdriver, but you can use the hand tool driver. You can do it by hand. So I'm prepping to start screwing those 1/4 inches in. I do have the dryer leaning up against the wall. So I believe I put 3 on the right up already, and now this is out of the photo, but I'm putting in the 3 in the upper middle. Can't see, but I will show in the video what I've done. But all this is simple because all the stuff is lined up and easy to put on. This is one of the easier parts of the job here, putting on this. Once again, comment if you like the video. If you have a question, if it's something in the video you didn't see that I didn't video, let me know and I can answer your question on what I did. I know a lot of people do videos, and a lot of times their hands in the way or the body parts in the way, and you can't see exactly what they done. So I have no problem with answering what I did if you can't see it in the video. Okay, that's the other 3 1/4 inch screws I use. And basically going all over what I just did. 1, 2, 3. Oh, missed one. 4, 5. Gotta put another one in there. And the other 3. Okay, now we're back in the front. Had to plug the harness back onto the motor. I should have actually done that before, but what I just did there was I just plugged the wire harness into the motor of the dryer. Sometimes, time to time, people do forget that. You know, you put everything back together and you start, what's going on? It's not working. And something simple as that will not able to work, and then you have to pull it apart and see, oh, I did that, you know. So that does happen. Okay, now I'm putting in the dryer barrel. It just slides in place. Now I have to put the belt and the idler pulley on. And right now I'm putting the belt around the barrel, around the drum. Some people call it barrel, some people call it drum. So I just put the belt around the drum. Now I have to thread the belt through the igniter pulley and into the motor drive. So it's real easy. Right now I'm just getting the belt. Just go around the front of the wheel there. Then I'm gonna thread it through there. And I'll pull the belt all the way to the motor pulley. The motor pulley is a little thing on the right, not the plastic part. Now I'm pulling it over. You can't see it. Really, this is the part where it's really hard to see. But I explained to you what I did. Okay, as you can see, the belt, I put the belt underneath the white wheel, and the motor pulley to the bottom right goes around there. That's the motor pulley right there, the metal piece. So the belt is wrapped around there. I go right through there and hook it right up into there. And that's where, and now you can see where the belt goes. It's like an S around the top of the white wheel to the bottom of the metal wheel. And that's how you thread your belt. It's really easy. Take it through the idler pulley and hook it up onto the metal part right there. Okay, so we got that finished. And We have that finished. Now we have a, what else we have to do here? Now we got to put the front panel on. And I'm putting the front panel on now. Usually I put the left side on first, and then I slide the right side on. Also, you have to make sure the drum is on top of inside the front panel. And once the drum's on the inside, the front panel is inside the drum, and it's nice and snug, and then you can mount the two 5/16 screws to the front panel to the body. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm lining the drum up to make sure the inside of the panel is on the inside of the drum. So now what I'll do is get these two screws that's needed, the two 5/16 screws that's needed to screw those that panel to the body of the dryer. And I'll show you video of that. Yeah, we're winding down. A few more minutes left. And now this should take you no more than 15-20 minutes after you start knowing what to do. The total time. Okay, so here we go. There goes a 5/16 screw on the right, 5/16 screw on the left. Now it's mounted to the panel, the body. I'm gonna reconnect the door switch. Now we can let the lid down. So now we gotta remount the exhaust on the top with the Phillips screws. As you see, two screws are in there now mounted. Slide the link screen in, and we're all good with that. So, okay, the dryer works fine. Everything's been checked out. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, support my channel, and make a comment. If this helped you out, let me know. If it didn't, let me know. And if you have any questions, like the camera didn't get an area where you couldn't tell, what I was doing, let me know, and I'll get back with you. A lot of times, when I follow these videos, you can't see what they're doing. So, and I know I did probably do that with the putting the belt on the motor pulley, but you just really didn't have an angle. But I can walk you through it and show you what needs to be done. You just have to thread it through the idle pulley onto the motor pulley. But like I said, give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe.